Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Cedric coming to you here poolside. We're sitting here chilling. I'm watching some Dan Le Batard. I noticed that, honestly, I made videos on just about everything for WWE SummerSlam 2018. I'm really getting excited and looking forward to this card. But yesterday on 205 Live, they named the Cruiserweight Championship match, which is going to be Cedric Alexander, the champion, going up against Drew Gulak. Drew Gulak was one of my favorite guys in 205 Live, coming out there with this whole PowerPoint presentations, always sort of giving his takes on why he was the best guy that was on 205 Live, why he should be going after the championship. But honestly, I haven't watched 205 Live in a long time. And for somebody who mostly was following 205 Live, just basically following what was going on WWE's Twitter feed, you know, right now, when SmackDown ends over on USA, they start showing the new Miz show, Miz and Miz, with him and Maurice, and it's really hard to follow what's going on 205 Live, because it really looks like WWE is making the Miz reality show more of a forefront thing to talk about than it is, you know, following what's going on 205 Live. I'm wondering if 205 Live is even a brand that is worth WWE continuing. Obviously, from its debut, it has not really been anything anybody's been excited to see when going to see SmackDown tapings. Many people leaving early, many people not really paying attention to what's going on, empty arenas. Is this something that maybe WWE needs to look forward to just sort of scrapping and moving into a new direction? I understand you don't have to scrap the whole Cruiserweight division. You could just move them back to Monday Night Raw, where I haven't seen them have a match, honestly, in a really long time, or just place them on the SmackDown, and some of these guys can try to become stars where they just sort of merge into the main storylines of the show. There's a lot of guys on here that have a lot of talent, and putting them in, you know, weird sort of situations against guys that are bigger than them, having matches on them, could really get these guys over to the point where people really want to follow what's going on. If you think about, you know, what's sort of mainstream coming out of 205 Live, maybe the Lucha House Party, which they just came out with a new shirt, sort of taking off on the In Your House t-shirt design from back in the day. Cedric Alexander's been the champion since Enzo left. I believe he won the championship at WrestleMania. So he's been going on a little bit of a run. But besides for that, really what's going on 205 Live that most people are talking about? You know, Cedric Alexander's the champion. He came out today apologizing for offensive tweets that he posted in the past, because it seems like that's about anything anybody has time for these days. Anybody's having a good day, whether if it's somebody almost throwing a no-hitter in baseball or pitching in the All-Star game. All of a sudden, you know, people start diving into seeing what I can find on somebody that's out there. So, obviously, you know, this has happened in WWE in the past, like with Apollo Crews, and Apollo Crews had a pretty good run going for him before those tweets surfaced, and then all of a sudden he's just sort of been stuck in this whole Titus Worldwide ordeal, not really going anywhere. So maybe this is something that's going to make Cedric lose the championship, but if it just comes down to it, who's the better one, picking Cedric to get the win.